Welcome everyone, it's me, Chrono JJ, doing a recorded game stream of a set that probably happened last week in Boyd's 3v3 tournament. This is the quarterfinals now of the single elimination bracket, and it's 3v3 tournament. That's key because that is a lot different than all of the other tournaments we've had for a while. I've got 5 recorded games here. There may or may not be 5 games. It is a best of 5 with the first 2 maps as a home map. I'm not sure who got first pick. Let's just get right into it. You guys should be able to see the game, hear me, and let's go into game 1, which is Anatolia. Okay. I like this map for a 3v3. Now, the one thing about it is that it kind of tends to turn into a 2v2 on one side and then a 1v1 on the other, because as we can see, we've got green coming down here, which is Domintas, to Doc down with Matrius, who's Loki. Loki's really good on this map. But how about we go over the players? We got Matrius is Loki, getting a boar. Domintas is the pocket. He's Hades. It's a nice Hades map too, I feel like. Restoration for the water. Matrius shouldn't even fight water. He can just go land. Kind of a rough dock placement for him though, as far as starting fish. But the third player, I kill, you die, is Zeus. I think he originally was a raw player, maybe, or at least that's what I know him most as, is a raw player, but he has a pretty good Greek, pretty good Aranos as well. Domintas is generally just Hades, and Matrius is generally whatever he needs to be. Our bottom players here, we've got Nino playing Loki. Normally he plays Egyptian. We'll see how this goes for him. We've got the pocket player as Poseidon, and that's Masca. Don't know who Masca is. And then we've got Tunison as Kronos, who is deconstructing. I kill you guys Doc there. Trying to get an advantage up on the top. Just slow him down. This is a good map for Kronos. I like the Kronos into the Zeus here, actually. As long as Tunison plays this right. I'd like to see like a 4-minute advance on Anatolia, because the way the docks or the shore lines up, you can time shift docks. So this dock can become dock right here. Time shift to temple forward, docks forward, and Kronos should win water here with all of that pressure. Maybe force out like an early ceasefire from Zeus, which maybe what I would do if I kill you die is not age up with Athena, age up with Hermes for ceasefire, be able to just kind of delay that initial aggression, and then be fine after that. One thing looking at the bottom, Nino and Tunison, I don't like that the Loki is forward here as opposed to the back Loki on this side, because most likely your player that's forward is going to be forced to fight water. You don't want your Loki fighting water. You want your Loki to be able to just sit back in the back here, happily get probably 12 fish. There should be some more fish back here, and then just make a pure Herser army run around on the land and just create chaos. If you watch the old boys play on Anatolia, that's what Boyd did, and it worked very well. And the reason it works very well is because it's very good. Do have Masca building forward, which is cool and everything, but still there's likely to be pressure in on these fishing ships, which means they'll probably go idle, which means Matrius will have the advantage because he should not have to fight water at all. Not a bit. Alrighty. Hold on here. There we go. And we do have Tunison with the initial age up. I don't like where his temple ended up. This is very far away. He also did not time shift a dock, which is also a big mistake. But right now, a little bit better. He could be preventing this dock. I mean, he should have a dock here anyway. Yeah, it didn't time shift a dock. That's a huge mistake. It's so big. Probably will kill this villager, actually. The dock will go up. But even so, despite kind of the mistake of not time shifting a dock up here, should still win this unless we've got I kill you die. Ooh, he's going up Athena. That's probably not good. And he stopped another dock up here. That's great. But like, imagine these boats are already up here. Like, you just time shift one dock up and you have your boats fighting way ahead of time, and then you have like, you don't, then normally on like water there's like the defender's advantage, but if you're Kronos and you go forward, there is no defender's advantage. Boy, he really needs to get this dock down, because then he can deconstruct this one. How long before deconstruct is back up? Or Tunison, he's got it up in 23 seconds. Get this villager. Stop this dock and kill this one. He's trying to just kill this one. It's very close. But what we got on the bottom? A little bit of fighting. A nice forward build by Matrius. We've got red. Doesn't have anything. Is red's fighting water? Ooh, that's awkward. Ooh, 20 hit points left on this. 15-5. Okay. We've got 2 docks down on the top, but we have him building another one here. Oh, the Promethean can stop this, and that villager is just 1 tick from dying. 9 hit points. Oh, you gotta. Oh, he doesn't know how weak it is. Oh, if this Promethean gets on it, that's big. If he can stop it, get it. Come on. Oh, 1 shot hit. Oh, that's so good. Gotta get these boats up here. Still no time shifted dock. It's such a huge mistake. What do we got going down here, though? We've got, yeah, see, Matrius just ignored water and is just all in on land, and Nino is just getting pushed way back. And this is where, now, what I talked about at the beginning, where the game becomes a 2v2 and a 1v1. You've got a 1v1 up here that Tunison's in a pretty decent spot in. He just forced restoration, so it doesn't look like he's going to win the water, but realistically he should be able to build more docks and time shift his docks up here and get an advantage over I kill you die. But he's not going to win his side before Matrius cleans out Nino. Like, with the way the game is already, I'd almost say the game is probably won by UCA. Just the difference in the Lokis. How many there are. I mean, we've got Ornolf, a refreshing beverage dancer. Not to be confused with Thorgest Torque sequel. And Thang Brand Firearm. That's a nice one there. These Loki Hersier names are pretty awesome. Kisley Elkborn. Now, what do you suppose the story is behind Kisley Elkborn? Otherwise, yeah, like your 2 Greeks here will just cancel out on this side. Your Kronos will probably get the advantage. Well, I mean, he won't if he just fights with half his navy at one time. But your Norse, Matrius is so far ahead. In fact, Matrius should probably, yeah, that's what he's doing. He's running up here to Teal. I mean, holy smokes, he just sits right here, and Teal is just absolutely ruined. Matrius might even be aging. Oh, he's aging up Rocky. Oh man, this is gonna be so rough. So rough for Red, who's, I would assume, is way behind. Oh, I mean, he could even just hit Tunison if he wants and clear out Tunison on land. That would probably be better. I mean, he comes up here with Bragi and spawns a unit or two, and Tunison's done for. Do we have anything that's going to save? Mosca does have ceasefire. So if Matrius plays this right, he'll force out ceasefire without using flaming weapons. Now, I think Matrius is popped, so he's not going to spawn any myth units. Oh, we've got I Kill You Die coming in. Yeah. You gotta blow. I mean, you use ceasefire. What's the point? It doesn't matter. Because Nino's not even close to heroic age, so like he can't fight this anyway. So I do like to spy on the hearse here. But yeah, Matrius can kind of run to wherever he wants and just absolutely dominate whoever it is he attacks. Got Mosca trying to make stables now. Now red is on the wrong side of the map. And where's he going? This Matrius doing? Oh, he might be trying to grab this town center. Oh, alright. There we go. You can see everybody's resources here. Is he gonna build it? Oh, he's gonna build a market. Age up. Oh, he's gonna build it. Oh, he has a market. Oh, he is aging up. He's so far ahead. It's just insane. I mean, kind of predictable the way the game went. Nino was kind of forward, forced to fight. Fell behind on land. Now you've got Domintas pushing through Mosca on the ladder. And kind of a poor showing for game one for CUD. Clan CUD looked pretty good up until this point, really. Played a lot of good games. But this game one of the series just isn't working out for them. We've got the town center denied by Matrius. Domintas is way ahead of Mosca as well. And we've got red forced to fight water again, and he's just losing boats. And how close is he to aging up? 78, 80% up, which when he ages up, the Hersier automatically get a line upgrade, because hero units get their upgrades with the age up advancement. So like priests, pharaohs, heroized Atlantean units. So really taking this fight a little bit too early because he's not aged up. Now all of a sudden he gets his. I mean, we could compare 182 to 169. He also has more attack. And here comes the Nidhogg to fly in. And we have flaming weapons used. The Nidhogg, Fryan, the Rubicon here. Probably shouldn't attack her. Yeah, there we go. And maybe they could fly over and get the Lilies, but it doesn't matter, man. Look at the splash damage. It's doing some serious damage. Basically a straight up 2-on-1 now. Matrius is fighting and winning. And villagers had better run. There's a flying reindeer dragon chasing them. Is everybody asleep, or is my thing not working? Test. Let's see. Yeah. Everybody's just asleep. I put everybody to sleep, in which case I accomplished my goal. Oof. They fell in unison. They go to the afterlife together. And yeah, in the end, this side of the map kinda might as well not exist, you know. This little 1v1 that these fellas have been fighting, other than the little attack in the town center, this really doesn't matter. Yeah, curse used, which doesn't do a whole lot, because curse can't turn heroes into pigs. Golden Axe Biscuit Neck. And I think CUD could probably resign. Because they aren't going to win. There's no way. Yeah, really a pretty predictable game here. Just based on how the first few minutes of decision making went. And CUD made it very hard for themselves with what they did here. They also got whopped. I was hoping at least to get like a competitive best of 5 here, but with how this first game went, well, I mean, it's not even close. So I don't know. Might be just a smackdown, which would be disappointing for me and Team CUD. But we're only 1 game in. Who knows? Maybe CUD will figure things out. Maybe they'll have a really good strategy on a home map. Maybe they'll just pick something like Marsh and lose, or Mediterranean. Look at these fire giants. One of the cooler units in the game, the fire giant. Just the way it works, the way it looks. I mean, what do you think about how this game came out in 2002? Really impressive game. Impressive graphics. It's the frost on the little dwarf guy. And what do we got going on up here? Not much. These guys, you know, he's going up Hephaestus. No big surprise there. No big surprise. And that's it. GG. Oh, pulling something up on my phone. Whew. Not close. 15-minute smackdown. And like, you compare resources, it's not a ton different. But just the difference in, and even military count, not much different. It's just the use of the military, the Loki beating the Loki so hard, and that kind of does it just like that. So a very quick game 1. We will give UCA their very first quick score there. Move on to game number 2. Nice and quick. So game 2, I'm hoping this was UCA's home map because CUD played it like they had no idea. I mean, the God choice was fine, just the execution was not. Game 2. Oasis. Okay, this will be CUD's home map because they've picked us a couple times already. So completely different game here. Completely different. Who are we looking at? We're looking at UCA. We've got Domitas is Hades again. Matreus is his Poseidon. And I Kill You Die. Hey, he switched to his Ra. Ra and Oasis. What do you know? On the top right, we've got the Masca, is Poseidon. Again, not sure who this feller is. Nino is the Ra. And Tunison is Aranos. So when we played CUD on this map, Oasis, they played pretty straightforward. And we, I mean old boys, we kind of got hammered. It wasn't a good set. Not a good game. So we've got the Poseidon versus the Ra. Nice hunt here. This is fairly close for Oasis. In this matchup, the Poseidon has to be careful of getting overrun early by the Ra player. Ra's scary on Oasis because there's not a ton of natural resources on the map unless you're able to get a lot of goats, which I'm not a fan of the back scouting here. Generally speaking, on a map like Oasis, where there's this fight over the herdables on the map, you should scout forward to try to find as many herdables as you can. What relic we got here? The Thundercloud Shawl. That's nice against Ra. Minus 5% human and Atlantean Hero Pierce weakness. So technically it's more armor against Pierce damage. This one gives quicker infantry training time. That's the Canopic Jar of Imseti. And then we got the Bow of Artemis. Archer's 15% cheaper. Nice to have as Ra. And I think that's so far. Oh, he's got one. +4 Oracle and +2 Scout line of sight. Harder's Folly really is a pretty terrible relic. So I Kill You Die is going to this hunt with hunting dogs. So Masca has scouted this out. What this should tell him is he should try for like a 4-15 age up with training his hero prior to aging up. He's a little bit slower than that. 430 is okay. And send the hero forward along with the scout. Actually does make a difference to have the scout here. And then just pressure this food line, the hunt on this map. And that'll should push I Kill You Die off of hunt or really hamper him quite a bit. Well, he's got 8 villagers now, so it won't push him off, but will annoy him quite a bit. Double Poseidon, double Ra, and the only difference is the Hades Uranus. I do like CUD's team composition a little bit better. I like the Uranus here. Alright, he's all the way in. There you go. Oh, don't. Yeah, just annoy him. Oh, jump. Get yourself. I'd rather he be attacking the Pharaoh, though. Hit the Pharaoh. Because if you hit the Pharaoh, you force the villagers back anyway. 530 Ta. This is why I'm not going forward like this. It makes your age up very slow. He won't be up until 530, which means you'll probably need to do a Shifting Sands, I Kill You Die. See, Hippolyta should also be coming forward. Not making Hippolyta is a huge mistake, because you need to kill the Pharaoh. See, he should be attacking the Pharaoh. Oh, he's just gonna leave. See, I Kill You Die assumes Hippolyta is coming, but she's not. And this then, the way this worked out, or didn't work out for I Kill You Die, is I kind of question whether or not it was even worth it to come up here. I don't think so. I think it would have been better just to stay in his base, as we see a Shifting Sand somewhere. Hold on, what shifted? We shift goats? I don't know what shifted. I wish I knew. I don't think we shifted goats. Oh, we did. Okay, so he did shift goats. There we go. So he did shift goats. Probably from... yeah, I think Damatas got his sheep snagged. I don't see any. Which is a big deal on Oasis. Huge. Because, I mean, Damatas can go to these lousy baboons over here, which aren't very effective as far as, yeah, I mean, what do they have? 75 food, and then they run. I mean, they'll end up running like up here and dying up there, so it's going to be really annoying. He has berries and he has chicken, so this is going to be rough for him, I guess, especially against an Uranus that can kind of run circles around the Hades and early on in the game. Okay, he does manage to kill it. Yeah, 100 food. Hey, Matrius, thanks for the 2 months in a row since you subscribed. Let's take a look at what you got going on. You also killed a few baboons here, and they're very bloody. There's not a lot of blood in AOM, but these baboons have a lot. Look at these guys, holy smokes. We've got a rain in from Nino. He's the first one to cast rain. Kind of cast it a little bit ahead of where he probably would have liked to have cast it, because, oh, he doesn't even have plow. How do I get the text? There we go. I just want the text. Does he have plow? Oh man, casting rain without plow is so bad. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, just absolutely miserable. I mean, how is he behind getting plow for the other 2 players? That is not good. What's the command to have the technologies show when they get researched? I would like to know. Alright, so we got to see some damage. Oh man, Shockwave apt. Is Shockwave up? It is. You Shockwave this once rain's done. Alright, you can't because there's another rain, but you'll still kill 1, 2, probably. Oh, the Murmillo all decided to run into each other. Oh, poor villagers, that hurts. I mean, Domitas is in on the rain a little bit. Oh, no, get out. You don't need to kill the army, just kill the villagers. Oh, look at this right here, too. You can get past, stop this wall coming up. Oh, I don't know if you should really be fighting this. What's this Wadget doing down here, anyway? Matrius is back to defend as well. Mosca is at 3 town centers. That is very greedy against a Ra, who will have 2 rains. He's got plow. Does he have plow yet? Okay, he did. Just got it late. Alright, so with Matrius helping to defend here, it's allowing Nino to be untouched. What's up, Bozo? No spoilers. Long time no see. Nice little pick on the... do I play the Fimble Tourney? I did sign up for the Fimble Winter Tournament. I don't know if I'll have time to actually practice playing Norse, so it'll probably be a 1-round exit, but I did sign up. So what Tunison is doing here is exactly what the Uranus should do. So you build an army of about 15 units, which is enough to accomplish whatever he wants as far as raiding. Like 15 units, 25 units, they'd all be doing the same thing. So he stops when he makes about 15, grabs 2 town centers, booms behind it. He can afford it because he's got a ton of goats here, because Nino helped him out. And does he have husbandry? He does. Nice. And then on the bottom side, Mosca can't afford to be greedy because he knows that Matrius is forced to help out Domantas because Domantas had his sheep stolen, and is going to be very slow. And then he knows, I mean, going 3 town centers against a 2 TC Ra is a little bit risky, but Mosca knows that he's got Nino, who can kind of do whatever he wants. So Nino can help out Mosca if things get a little bit sour. This is the... Ooh, this may not turn out very good for I Kill You Die here. It may not. You gotta kill the Pharaoh. Oh, yes. I like this, just marching him right in. Oh, kill the Pharaoh. You gotta get him. Yeah, this is a huge slowdown from CUD here. Really well done by Mosca, killing 2 villagers. I don't know if he'll end up stopping the town center. He might, though. There's only... Oh, no, he won't. He got enough there. Yeah, okay. All right, fall back. That's good. Just slow down. Yeah, this is a recorded game. No spoilers. I don't know the results. Nice pressure there. Just slows him down more. Cuddy Danks mentioned and just run around. I think that was in relation to Uranos. Yes, you just run around and distract. Because your army is more mobile, he's basically forcing... He really wants this relic here. What are you carrying anyway? Minus 15% infantry train time. That's nice. You'll probably lose it on the way out, though. Alright, grabbing that town center. Get it with the other one. Get it. Oh, he's not. Alright. Delmontas can grab this, no big deal. Ooh, I don't like using Valor without getting a villager in on that, though. Oh, shockwave it in. Oh, you didn't even need to kill them all. Alright, yeah, don't fight. Wait till red gets here. Very nice locust there. I don't think Delmontas is going to get this town center up. Oh, beautiful shockwave. That'll kill quite a few more units on the way out. Really well done here. Really well done. Nice. So the pressure is Nino's coming to the top side here. That's risky to come to the top. He should probably build something on the bottom as well to help out his buddy down here. I'm a little confused though, given how this game has gone so far. UCA is still they're ahead on score, which tells me maybe CUD kind of in the back end has kind of screwed some things up. Nino seems a little bit behind maybe where he could be. I mean, why is he behind I Kill You Die when Nino has been able to do whatever he wanted so far? I do like these little raiding Hippocon here. This will get them in the trade route, slow things down. They survive very long. We have a restoration being used by Delmontas over here. We do have, nice to get this Migdal up in a watchtower. Too cold on the Michigan side. So cold around here, but not too bad. Oh look, we got Robert J. Hydra. Come on in, Bob. Do some damage. Alright, the camels have dealt with that. The Poseidon here seems like he's fine. Cyrus coming up. There's no real need to panic here if you're Mosca, because there's not a lot of siege here, so he's fine. Nice to kill off a few villagers. Yeah, just kill the siege workshop and get out of here. Oh, City of the Winds. I don't go to Chicago very often. I try to stay out of there. Okay, now don't be fighting this. I don't know what Mosca's doing here. Other than he's going to throw his entire army away. Oh, the curse doesn't... You still lose. You don't have a hero. These Petsuchos will kill your entire army. Alright, here comes a hero. He's a little slow. Alright, in the end, the curse with the hero showing up. Alright, it'll work. It'll work. There we go. Petsuchos is very, very good. Very good myth unit. But yeah, still, though, in the end, he killed this initial army, but also lost a handful of units on his end. We do have, I thought I saw him age up with Osiris. I think he's waiting for his pharaoh. Sneaky bro the second. I don't understand why CUD is having such trouble over here with how slow Delmontas was, having all of his goats whisked away and the early villager kills. CUD is not quite where they should be up here. I'd like to see a lot of Arcus, yeah. Hey Mackie, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. Yeah, this pushdown kind of scares me. Like, Almost Moscow when this town center was being grabbed. Maybe cast ceasefire so that Nino could have built it. Hydra goes down. What do we got down here? A little bit of raids. I don't like this. Get on the Osiris. Look at all your Toxotes that are shooting at archers. Hit Osiris. Hit him! Oh, it goes down. There's no god powers here. Oh, watch out. Oh yeah, run him right through the locust swarm. Good idea. Nino is up as well. We've got Vortex ready for Tunison. Now Vortex works. Vortex for Aranos is a phenomenal god power. The only problem is it doesn't work if you're on the defensive. And right now Tunison is defensive. So he's not going to be able to use Vortex the way that he would like. We're also holding on to ceasefire for ever. We went up with... I don't like this age up here. The age up should be with Hephaestus and not Earthquake. The Earthquake gives you no value here. We saw the bronze get used on the top. We didn't actually see it, but it did get used, and now we have ceasefire. And CUD has thrown away their advantage. And it just must be that they just, maybe the skill level difference. I mean, UCA is a very good team. But with the way the first 8 minutes went, CUD should have had a pretty noticeable advantage, and they're behind. I don't like the Earthquake. It's okay, I guess, if you want to insta-kill a Titan Gate, but you'd better get somebody back here with line of sight. Otherwise, you're not going to be insta-killing any Titan Gate. We have an Underworld Passage being used back here. You probably just need to Earthquake this. Okay, Tornado. I like that. That'll kill this. I can get behind that. Vortex. All right. Vortex to defend. We have an Earthquake also used. Repair this. So Fortunison is getting the brunt of the attacks here. Oh, we've got all these upgraded Poseidon. Yeah, it's not good. It's gonna go down. And Nino, where are you? You're running around with an army of chariots. I don't think that's the army you need. Alright, this town center stays up. This one goes down. We do have a handful of villagers dead. The underworld is gone. But this is going to allow Domitas now to push up from this bottom side. Nino does get a free Titan Gate now because Earthquake was used. So there's room here for success for CUD. If they get a Titan and they use Earthquake on... I know UCA was starting to train a Titan, so we need to get line of sight down here. Get a Polyphemus to get on. Polyphemus needs to, or somehow, some way, they need to get line of sight down here. They could probably send a bird. I know I saw some Stymphalian birds somewhere. There they are. Get a bird down here. Get some line of sight. Because you still got Earthquake, and you've got a couple Vortexes. A Titan could bring you back in this game. Moscow's got a hold. He does have Masons and fortified town centers. There is some siege down there. Gotta get on the Osiris, who's got 200 hit points left. Okay, Domitas is researching Titan Gate. I thought for sure somebody else has the Titan already. Okay, nobody does. So Domitas will be the first one to get it. Oh, you don't want to lose your Chimera like this, though. Not like this. Oh, yeah, let's go like this. Tunison is just now back. Losing this town center, though, I think probably delayed some trade route unless they were on this side here. But yeah, we've got... Nino is just... Where is Nino at? Like, he's not got touched all game, but he's barely here. I guess he does have a bit of an army down here, but he's kind of letting Tunison get kind of stomped up at the top. I mean, he's building a Titan. I imagine this Titan will come up here to help out. Uh-oh, we lost a town center. Oh, get... Yeah, look how much damage these Helipolis do to Son of Osiris. Oh, you down goes Son of Osiris. Where's your bird for your line of sight? Ah, there it is. Nice. Okay, get it over there. Don't lose him. Yeah, as long as it's like 30%, it'll kill it. So come on, there's not a lot of buildings here. Come on, go, 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 go. This is the only way you win. You gotta get them in. Go, go, go. Alright, did he get his town center up? That's another question. These catapults, okay, they're shooting at it. Alright, this town center is down. Okay, yeah, earthquake will kill it. Oh, and then you also have the chance of maybe vortexing the other one. We'll just fly it. Get it, get it, get it. You can vortex to this bottom one, maybe. Alright, kill it. Earthquake. There we go. Alright, earthquake kills that. You honestly probably could have gotten the town center killed too, but yeah, it's better safe than sorry. So one Titan gate down. It would be nice if they had a vortex to get down to this Titan, but they don't. Because Tunison doesn't have the resources or the population or anything. Nino almost has to build a wonder here. Because this poor dude up here isn't going to survive for long. Probably the best thing for them to do is for Tunison to get his own Titan and for them to build a wonder up here. They could probably defend that for a while, though there still is the shifting sands, I guess, so maybe that won't work. But yeah, things are slipping away for CUD here really, really fast, and I don't like to blame one person because in a team game so much goes into them, but Nino's not where he should be in this matchup. Not at all. They should have been able to grab this town center and take firm control of this side of the map. With firm control of this side of the map and Tunison not getting wrecked, it would allow them to be aggressive with the vortexes, and then potentially, prevent that Titan 8 from coming up. But instead, we've got Tunison about to die. We have a Titan down here to save Mosca, but he's saving Mosca at the expense of Tunison getting destroyed. And CUD's whole map is not looking like a win for them, and I'd say UCA definitely a favorite in this tournament. You've got UCA, F2, probably 1 and 2, and then DOD would be up there too. They're also really good. Just maybe not quite as active as some of the other clans, but they always seem to show up and play really well. But CUD after this game, unless something miraculous happens, they're going to have to do a reverse sweep. I don't know how that's going to go. This Titan down here, taking forever to kill the town center. Loses 1,000 hit points, killing one building. Does allow Mosca to stabilize, but Mosca's economy is not good. Doesn't even have all of his upgrades. This is why, I mean, I guess Earthquake kills the Titan Gate, but yeah, Tunison's just completely dead. Hey, what are you doing with these siege towers? What's your plan with these things? They're just taking up pop. We do have Horus Spears. No, never mind. No, we don't. He doesn't have any of the upgrades. So we just got Spears. Alright, we've got the 5,040 hit point Hades Town Center here. And we've got 4 hoplites defending against this. It's so many hit points. That's not going to go down. And we've got this Titan coming over to match this one. We don't have Mosca getting his own Titan. And in the end, really all this Titan did was briefly allow Mosca to get his town center back and briefly take this one down. But once this Titan comes, this Titan will win the fight. Oh, he's even got the hair up. Or no, he's got back something. Alia. And this Titan will win the fight. And then we'll be back to where we were 2 minutes ago. Just with the exception that Tunisia will be even more dead. I do like these towers. Well, a disappointing showing from CUD so far. I kind of hope they would do better. We got your little Titan on Titan action. Face-to-face action going on right here. 3-to-1 faces, actually. It's so loud, them fighting. And as the Titan goes down, so too does CUD, and they lose another game, 2-0. With how the early game went here, CUD could have, probably should have won it, but this is where maybe the lower skill of CUD in comparison to the players of UCA kind of makes a difference, because stealing all of Domantas's goats away, killing 4 or 5 early villagers here, this should have given this side quite a bit of an advantage, but they were never even able to take this town center. And Domantas ends up with the high score by far in the game. I don't know. Look at Nino here. This is why. What in the world? As the raw player with 2 reigns, look how bad his economy is compared to. Wow. I mean, he took no pressure at all, and he's below I Kill You Die, who got pushed off of his forward hunt. That's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I mean, the no plow initially, but even beyond that, yeah, he didn't have plow for the first reign. I think he got it for the second reign, but still, this is not good economy for a player that was not even touched. So, a little bit disappointing. We'll go to game 3 here. I'm hoping there's 5 games, but I'm thinking not. So game 3 is going to be on a pre-selected map. We'll find out what map it was here soon. This might be RTSL Lamia. Yes, Lamia. This is probably the first time we've ever seen this map, actually. This is an older map. This is a map from a long time ago. This was back when I was trying to add more maps into the RTS League map pool. And this map was originally came out probably like 2006, 2007. It's an old map that has not seen a lot of use overall. It's kind of a standard map. It's just it's basically like a more open savanna, I guess, because it has a lot of hunt. We can see each player starts with 4 boar.
Proszę.
There's another 4 boar pack here. You've got some deer up there. And then you got a 7 boar pack there. So there's a lot of hunt on this map. And not very far out. You know, that 1 7 pack might actually be 2 packs of boar put together. So maybe not as high as I was initially thinking. But what's kind of cool is it's wide open. You've got like these berries in the middle of the map, but good luck, because there is nothing around. You can't defend it. There's no way to wall it. It's just wide open expanse of raiding and all of that. So speaking of raiding, let's see what our god power choices are. We've got Domitas' Hades, Matrius' Loki, and I Kill You Die as Uranos. So you've kind of got your Uranos Loki as your raiders, and then your Hades is kind of that late game power push. This to me on the average land map is the best composition, is Uranos, Loki, and a Greek. It doesn't matter which Greek, just a Greek. Probably the best. Just the mobility and the aggression that the Uranos and the Loki give you is so strong. And then your late game Hades or Zeus or Poseidon, whatever you want it to be, is just so good. Along with some early use as well with the early heroes that can pressure a restoration, maybe a ceasefire if you aren't, if you're Poseidon. But yeah, the Hades Loki Uranos is a very good composition. On the right, we've got Nino as Zeus, Tunison as Uranos, Musk as Poseidon. Not a fan of this. Feel like you need the Loki. Just the power of the Herseer. We saw it in the first game where the Herseer can just cross the map so quickly. And you have to chase the army, but then how do you keep up with the fast-moving Herseer? And then if they turn around and decide to fight too and get a few myth unit spawns, how do you kill that? So I like the UCA god composition here a little bit better. This is a cool map, Lamia, with the way how the middle spawns just so wide open, other than some cliffs. Like the cliffs add some kind of cool aspects to the map. I mean, this would be kind of, this cliff makes it pretty interesting attacking this town center, as does this one with some range siege up here. Similarly, you got this, you can range it from up there as well. So kind of a cool little map here. Not terribly wild. It'll play pretty standard. But it's a pretty aggressive land map, but still fairly straightforward. Matrius is up. Our Loki player is up already, first at 430, pretty standard. Generally, you want your age ups to be 4:30 to 5 minutes. If you're slower than that, you're probably too slow. We see Nino with a very slow age up. He's working at a 5:30. This is like a very 2005 build. Got a very awkward tree on this gold mine here. Actually, 2 trees. Here makes it a little bit goofy gathering from this as he drops a relic off to give him a pair of golden lions. Nice little free scout, pair of them. So you can kind of see the difference between this map and like the current rated maps with how the resources spawn a little bit differently. Because like these trees up against this town center, you wouldn't see this on a normal standard map. It's kind of cool to see it here. Just a little bit different. We did see Masca got the relic that gives villagers plus 40% hit points. That's big. Get in on the Prometheans here. They are both dead. stable. We've got the Herser coming down in conjunction with the Aranos units coming forward. And we've got Aranos down here helping out as well. So we've got a Poseidon Aranos versus Loki Aranos. Except that we've got now the Loki moving up here. Love the spy on the enemy army. This is so big. A lot of players used to always just spy a villager and use that to see where economy is. But if you're good enough, you should kind of always know where villagers are. As long as you have the map scouted, you know, you should know when that initial gold mine runs out to know when the units are going to a second gold mine. You should kind of know when the units are on hunt. Oh, don't just run in like this. That's how you lose a lot of units. So having this spy here on Hippolyta, this fight's gone very poorly for Tunison. And we're almost to the point where I Kill You Die is almost fighting and winning a 2v1, which is going to give these Hersier free reign to do whatever they want up on this top part of the map. Got a few villagers out here that could be picked off. In fact, we got a lot. Oh, he did kill a villager with the Prometheans. That's very good. And here we go. If we can get a nice shockwave maybe and kill another citizen, that'd be awesome. But we've got this counter raid. Oh, picks off a citizen. And there's a restoration by Nino. Would have liked to have gotten that restoration without Tunison suiciding his first squad of units that came running in. We got to get on these villagers up here. So the units keep pouring in. Up here, not a whole lot. We've gotten both of these two players have grabbed town centers. Look at this town center. Boar and Barry. What more could you want? And we have what? We have a villager stuck in here. Oh, yep, don't let it out. Oh, you let it out. Oh, man. There's not quite enough units to get on these villagers here. Oh, that's too bad. Because otherwise there's not anything to hit before I Kill You Die. He's on this hunt here. But we can check up and see if there's anything to hit for the Loki player. Where is the Loki at? He is hunting back here. So if Tunison gets lucky, he could find it. This guy's running around. Ooh, a couple low hit point villagers, but they see the attacking units. Nice trees here. Really safe. Alright, he knows. Okay, the Hersier come back. And see this again, just the value of the Loki. Not only is it so good in aggression, it's so good in defense as well. Maybe Tunison could pick off this ox cart on the way past, especially because it's half dead. If you check it, you kill it. Definitely kill it. Oh. It would be worth it to kill it. If you would have attacked it right away. A little bit of a fight back here. Green wanders his units in to have them die. If you're gonna send your units cross country like this, you'd better pay attention. I don't know. He must have forgot he sent them down to this bottom half of the map because they're not good. Ooh, nice villager pick over here. Retreat this army though. You don't want to fight this. Boy, this is nice, just being able to watch a game and not have to play. We've got Domitas down on the bottom. So far this game's pretty close. Kind of an even start. Ooh, these villagers, if they get spotted. Oh, does he? Oh, this is big. Does he notice? Does he notice? Does he notice? Don't run right past. Okay, alright. Really well done here. Very good timing for Tunison, who kind of suspected that Domitas might be trying to grab his next town center. So, nice anticipation there. And we've got a big army raiding back here. 2 of them, actually. We got a couple armies raiding. But gotta get out of here. Nice little fight here by Tunison to take that before the red could come in. We got these 2 raiding armies simultaneously running through. Got the defending Hippicon here against Delmentas's Hippicon. Ooh, don't lose these units. Tunison's got a lot going on. He's trying to make sure these units don't die. And oh, we've got Nino over here as well. Just kind of a random squad. Here's Bragi, though. This is so scary. There is, though, ceasefire. Oh, nice little pick on these villagers. Get a couple of Alright, got him. Oh, watch out. Oh, these guys are probably going to get picked off. Yeah. And red is firmly in his base with on defense here, chasing after units. So far, ooh, these units though. See, I don't know if you're Nino. I don't know if there's a value in sending this army forward because there's no mobility with these slow dudes. So you send them forward probably just to die. It would be so much better to have been sitting up here trying to slow down or prevent this town center from going up. Instead, Nino so far really has accomplished nothing other than just kind of funneling his units to their doom. Oh, get on the other side of him. Oh, he missed a villager kill. Boy, you know, there's a world here. No, there's not. I was going to say you could maybe go all in on the town center, but not with the bird and the sentinels and these units coming in. Moscow with heavy Hippicon already. That's good timing for him. The problem though is it's Nino. He's well behind Domitas, and for no reason. Because Nino hasn't been getting attacked at all. Decent fight for Moscow here. He probably needs to get... Oh, he does. I was going to say, Spirited Charge, which makes them move faster, is huge. Along with more damage. But Spirited Charge, the speed is very good. But, like, look what they've done to Kill You Die, who is completely pushed into his base. Like, not where he wants to be as the Iranos here at all. In comparison to Tunison, who's at 3 town centers and looking pretty good. But our green player is just so far behind. His nemesis over here, you could call it, or his opponent. A big restoration here, but Tunison's pretty big though. He's got a lot of units. The heavy Vermillo are very good. We had a curse used down here. This will allow Moscow to win this fight and get on these villagers. Boy, if he comes down and checks that town center right away, that would be big. You gotta check the town center. Go down, get these few units here, come back down. You know he's trying to get this town center up. Oh, he's just gonna go at the villas. Don't let him get out though. This is where when you get the town center almost dead, you have to predict them popping out. Alright, you probably kill... Oh, these Terma will like all die to these... Oh, okay, he's running. Get at least these 2. Oh. Alright, it's 1. That's okay. And now he's gonna lose a lot of units with the way he's running his army out. Looked great, kind of ended a little bit rough. We've got 5 battle boar. It's so scary. But this build up here is dealt with. Nice little attack here, pushing Domitas off. This forward build didn't quite work out the way UCA wanted. Able to do quite a bit of damage on the way out. I like this spread formation already. And no, don't attack this. Go forward and be aggressive. Now, see, this is where you lose some valuable time and tempo here as CUD. You just won this fight. Spending the 20 seconds it's taking for all of these units to kill the building is just a waste. You need to go forward, press your advantage a little bit. I mean, because right now Matrius Not a lot of units to speak of, because he just lost an army up here. Like, nice to double up Domitas here. Do we have a shockwave? Tunison does not, but big surround on all these units, which move very slowly. Again, very, when you don't have mobile units, it's pretty dangerous to come out into the middle of the map against a team that has a lot of mobility in this team map. Get this army roaming around looking for stuff. Bird flying around. Boy, it would be nice to get on that gold mine again. Okay. So they see each other. Just run them around and come up here. Yeah, okay, checking the town center. Tunison's putting a good game in here. And Domitas fighting a full-on 2-on-1 here for a while. Where are all the battle boar? Oh, there they are. Okay. Tunison kind of anticipated this attack really well. He had a timer in his head where I think he kind of realized, yeah, I've been up here for a while. Matrius is probably coming back pretty soon. Get this up and he'll be able to defend this. The heavy Murmillo are very important against the Loki here. The Murmillo, the heavy Murmillo with a couple hack upgrades stand up pretty decently to the Hersier. Oh, I didn't quite finish that wall off in time. This mana cord's doing some work as it dies. But the Murmillo kind of got distracted by the battle boar here. We needed some of these Murmillo to chase after this army here. The Murmillo needed to stay after the Hersier. Oh, doesn't quite get the fortress. That's big. Yeah, and Ikil knows it too. Army caught out just a little bit. Yeah, the Murmillo lost their way going up here, chasing after these battle boar. Alright, garrison these. It's not the end of the world. Building a fortress right there to get on their gold mine. Domitas is up. Feistus already. I don't know where Nino is in comparison. Oh, he's almost up as well. So Nino's kind of closed the gap there between them. Oh, it's trying to wall. They didn't quite do it. See, these first here are just so annoying. Look how many units they require in defense. Because as soon as you stop chasing, they just start doing damage again. Got up Hell. We've got up Artemis. Palace here. Big matchup down here. We got the battle boards kind of pushing Nino off of this front. Does Nino have gold? Yes, on the back. Is look at all these age ups coming in. Helios coming in for red. Where's Helios for blue? Blue's not aged up yet, is he? He's had to spend quite a bit of time fighting. This might... it's a very close game. I would give UCA the advantage here. Trying to build this town center with one villager. I don't think it's quite going to work out. You need maybe a few more than that. Because there's no more aggression from CUD. They had a point here where they killed this forward build and would have been able to pressure, but they kind of got distracted, went up here to double. Oh, and now we've got the units coming in. It looks like Nino anticipated this. He's got his army down here already, so that's good. He doesn't want to use his ceasefire though, is the problem, because then the Loki will have a free flaming weapons. I'll probably throw down. We got the Nidhogg ready to go. Throw him down on the Toxotes here. Oh, Perseus gets his special in on the Colossus. This town center will go down. Yeah, here's the Nidhogg coming in to roast some Toxotes here. Oh, no, he's confused. He's gonna attack the lone Terma instead. Okay, this might end up getting fought off here. The Nidhogg got a little confused. He could have just sat on top of these Toxotes right away. So in the end, I think this will be pushed off, but the problem is, will Tunison be able to hold off long enough? He's gonna lose 1 palace, 2 palaces. We got to push behind it. They will, it looks like, finish off the underworld here. We've got an earthquake in on this position. If Mosca can turn this around, this early mythic is where, oh, grab the town center and use ceasefire. Once you kill this, you gotta kill this. Get some villagers up here. Well, I guess, what's his... He used flaming weapons on like 3 units, so I guess you don't need ceasefire. Run some villagers up here to start grabbing this, and then you can potentially, if you need to, cast ceasefire and hold all your town centers while getting more. Oh, don't throw away your units here. This is like the one strongest position that you could choose to fight, and he's fighting under a tower, a palace, and 2 sentinels. He sees these villagers coming up here. Yeah, grab this town center. If you need to, you cast ceasefire to get both town centers. And then you're probably in a pretty decent spot. Ooh, this is scary though. Probably kill. See, it seems silly, but if you could kill the ox cart here before you cast ceasefire. Oh, where's Underworld Passage? Oh, that's such a terrible timing when you probably are wanting to cast ceasefire. Why would he do that? It's really awkward. Really awkward timing to do that Underworld. I don't understand it. Oh, he can't finish this wall either because this archer is sitting on it. This one unit. Oh, now you can. Oh, we've got the Gigantes. We finally have blue aging up Helios. He got put quite a bit behind with all of this stuff in the back. See, green, he's got this back build now. I mean, I guess that ceasefire gives him time to build all this stuff up. Would like to kind of see him finish the walls here, so like he can wall this off. So, can he kill all? Yeah, he can. He'll be able to kill all the Gigantes here because there's no army behind it. But yeah, there you go. Kill all the Gigantes. Really, here it would have been better for I kill you die just to vortex this army somewhere. Because 3 Gigantes vortexed onto this town center would do so much more than 3 Gigantes dying to a town center up here. So that was not a good play by I kill you die. But we've got quite the push here. But Purple losing his army here to 2 armies. Nice micro by Nino to not have all of his archers just attack the Helipolis while the enemy archers are here. Now he can clear up the Helipolis. Now there's no danger here. And I guess the one nice thing with this Underworld is that it forces Matrius to defend this. So really all we've got here is just... This is where like the value in population is so huge, where we've got just 12 villagers. Not a lot of population. That's 12 spots. That's 12 population spots, and it's forcing all of Matrius to come back and fight. So basically, Nino is vortex onto the fire giants. I mean, I guess if he's got heroes, it works. Okay, and then he could come up and kill this town center, maybe. Alright. Okay, I can get behind that. Though maybe it would have been nicer to have a vortex here. But vortex is so big, but yeah, the problem is there's no siege behind this. Gotta kill this other hearse here. Kill this hearse here too. I don't think he's gonna kill this town center though. We do have Zeus infantry, so he probably will. Yeah, this vortex is only worth it if the town center goes down. Oh, the Ika Gigante's got a few extra swipes in. But we've got purple moving on the front here, so a bit of a base trade situation. Helipolis to the max. Fire Siphon versus Helipolis here in the front. This is where you would like to see like 3 of these Helipolis sent to this town center instead. A vortex up here to save his ally. This may just be a vortex into death though, because green has nothing here. Alright, nice little raid here to get in on these villagers, but we've got some random rogue Domitas units down there. We've got no heroes. We need a hero for these fire giant. Okay, Bellerophon is coming. Ooh, the splash damage. You gotta watch out. But yeah, I would like to see yellow rather than just funneling units into this death of buildings here. Just send a few units up here. There's nothing here. Not a thing. Not a thing. We've got one more vortex left from Tunison. He needs to make it count. If he vortexes this town center, they probably win. Alright, the underworld will go down, but that's not a big deal. What do we got down here? Okay. It's got just some Hypaspis on this town center. Alright, we got Hesperides has been used, so I would like to see Tunison build some units up here. I like the side build. This game's really close right now. CUD should win. The problem though is that Mosca is fighting, just inexplicably fighting the wrong spot. Like, he doesn't need all he needs is just enough army to kill the fire siphon, and then send 3 siege units up here, and this town center goes down, and Matrius is kind of out at that point. But it looks like now he's finally getting it. Okay, this might be enough to save them. I mean, this is why I love team games, because it's such a mess. I mean, you would think that green would be fighting against purple because they're next to each other, but no, we can't have that. That's not going to happen. Green used Underworld, so he's fighting teal, and blue is up here fighting purple. So they've basically switched positions, and now he's pressuring this a little too slowly. If he would have attacked this like while this was getting run over, it would have turned out better. Do we still have villagers back here? We do. They're really annoying. Alright, just a few fire siphons. Let's repair this town center up though. I'm a little bit scared. Just these villagers to repair, please. I'm cheering so hard for CUD just because I want to get more than 3 games. I would love to see another map here. Alright. These fire siphons could probably push in and kill this town center right now, though. Why all this siege here? Like, honestly, what you could do is just attack this, kill this, build this, and then just let this go. Because it would take forever for I Kill You Die to build this, because he's Atlantean. But, like, he's determined to kill this. For whatever reason. He must kill this. When the real prize is just one screen up right here. This is scary though, this back build, if he just starts attacking here. Especially now he's got his town center back. There's not a lot of trade either for red. Well, yeah, there is. I'm just Stalingrad, yeah, kind of. There's just, I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's very easy to get tunnel vision when something's right in front of you is just to attack it. I have to. It's right here. But that's oftentimes not the right play. The right play is to attack elsewhere. And now he's gonna lose this. We've got a scary side build now, actually, from purple as well, because he's kind of given up here because he's facing a double for so long. I don't know. CUD might be throwing this potentially here because they're really it's really yellow right now, who's in a fantastic spot, but is like doing the only thing that he can to not win. Oh man, these Fire Siphon just... At least Helipolis versus Fire Siphon kind of cancel each other out a little bit. But yeah, this slow little siege tower archer push is just causing so much mayhem for Mosca, who is just completely baffled by what to do here. We got a few... Oh, Colossus coming in. Mosca is like, doesn't even seem like he's even knows this is coming. It's like Blue knows it's coming, but Mosca doesn't. We've got two players, both on CUD, grabbing town centers, or not town centers, Titans, or trying to. Yeah, I'm scared because once this build is cleaned up, I don't know if CUD is able to hold elsewhere. Well, finally, he realized there's like a place he could have walled this off like 10 minutes ago. But it's too late now. Yeah, if CUD loses it, it'll be because of this huge misplay by Mosca. By once he gets this position, he tries to push through this instead of just going up here when Teal was fighting in the back. So that just a huge strategical misplay. And he'd better like attack the town center with this siege. Otherwise it's going to go up. There he goes. Yeah, because these a lot of resources put into 6 hero citizens. Oh, this one lives. Yeah, he's gonna get this town center, isn't he? This town center was also destroyed. And CUD's late game here is just falling apart. It does not look good. We have I Kill You Die with a Vortex, and he has the siege already. So all we have to do is get line of sight with something, and this Titan Gate will go down. Surely you send a few units in, right? Because really at this point, the only way CUD or UCA loses is if CUD gets Titans and UCA doesn't. There's no real rush. I mean, you still have time now because we're gonna, I mean, what is this? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fire siphons. Almost kind of one-shot this up to like 30%. They just do so much damage. So there's still time. Definitely for this one. But like we could see a Vortex in on both of these. Oh, nice building block. He was trying to get line of sight with this Colossus. Oh, it's close. He needs to block it again. You need to... Yellow, help a guy out. Oh, the trade's blocking it. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, the Vortex a little bit away. Oh, do we have a shot? Oh, we have a shockwave for the wrong player. Okay, a Vortex back. There's so many fire siphons. Oh, he only has archers. Oh, man. So many fire siphons. Town center down. Really, he should run these fire siphon now because he would be able to vortex onto another Titan gate. Because vortex only has like a minute cooldown. Oh, this is so bad for CUD. There's no reason they would lose this map. No reason at all. We have a little bit of a counter push here while Red's all time shifted or vortexed away with all of his fire siphons. I mean, this was a ton of resources down the tubes. It was like 10 fire siphon or maybe more. And a fire siphon is basically 500 resources. All right, here's another vortex. Oh, this one might not work out. Oh no, it will. Fire siphon, this upgraded fire siphon do so much. Oh man. I want to see it 3 for 3. Just get line of sight of this one and do it one more time. Oh, that would be so disgusting. Oh, the Rams are coming in. Oh, this is a game that like was 100% a win for CUD if they would have just played it properly. And it has gone so wrong. It's so bad. Ever since this unearthed, I mean, the Earned the World back here was awesome. In the end, taking this town center was great. But afterwards, they just completely messed everything up so atrociously. Oh, it was so bad. It's easy for me to say it just sitting here watching it, of course, but I really want to see one more vortex. I had... Oh, man. 93% up. Oh boy, the triple vortex Titan gate kill. Oh wow. Oh man, well played by I Kill You Die. He did kill all 3 Titan gates, and therefore CUD is dead. Oh man. Man. You know, poor execution as far as like gameplay. I'm fine with that. I mean, that's me. It doesn't really bother me to see players just not play good enough, like mechanically, because that's something you really can't help. You know, I mean, if you're worse than your opponent mechanically, you're not going to keep up. But seeing just mental, strategical blunders, just even as a viewer, sometimes just frustrates me so much. And this is one of those games where CUD had this game in the bag. They just needed to make a couple more proper decisions, and they didn't. And they now are losing a game that they should have won. And just again, though, I mean, when you're playing, it's easier to make mistakes like that. Because, you know, you've got everything else going on and you're trying to keep up with unit production and everything else. So that does that stress on your brain, so to speak, where you are having to make a lot of decisions, can really sometimes cause you to make that couple really bad blunders that cost you. But still though, like, I see it so often, is this, especially in like a team game where there's so many places you can attack. Like, why here? I mean, you have all of this, or you had a town center with nothing around it, a screen the other way, and just for 10 minutes, Mosca just pounded his head against this brick wall of towers and fortresses and ultimately lost when all he needed to do was come up here. And while Matrius was back here busy with the back build with this town center gone, he could have been at one town center, and then it was a very simple play of Mosca just pushing from here over to here, and they would win. Which at that point, even if he loses this town center, who cares? Because he's getting this one in exchange, and then also pushing through here. But instead, here we are. You know, like, easy to see it when you're watching. But oh well. We haven't touched up on this side for a while. It looks like we've just had a plain old stalemate between Nino and Domintas. But on the bottom side, we've got 3 Titans that have been destroyed by I Kill You Die. Town center down from this really annoying side build. But the game-winning blow is right here, where late game, the Iranos just can't keep up with the Loki. And we have this going on here. I don't know, how did all these town centers back here die? Oh, this is the Titan. Domitas is Titan wandering around. I forgot it, he got one. Oh, Z-Dub says, you just want to make a few coach calls. Yeah, you do. But having said that, there's games that I've watched of my own or my team and been like, I wish I could have just like called myself from the future and said, do that instead, please. You'll win the game. But yeah, those are the things where like like watching, there's the capability of like doing it differently because you're not talking about a skill difference, it's just a decision-making difference. But then those are the games that like I don't really get frustrated when I lose. It's more of almost like maybe a little bit of like disappointment when I lose a game that I blundered strategically. Losing because I'm worse doesn't really matter because, you know, what can I do? You know, if I'm worse than you, I'm going to lose. It's not a big deal. But if I have a game I could have won, but my decision making cost me the game, then yeah, I'm like, you know, kind of gets at me a little bit. Because then I feel like I got outsmarted rather than outplayed. And I'm alright being outplayed, but I don't want to be outsmarted. That's just a little too personal. Got this random Contarius army. Oh, we've got these Chimeras. I think they're trying to come in on this. Wow, look at all these militia. But yeah. Yellow's holding on his side. Green's holding on his side, and poor Tunison is just getting flattened in the middle. And CUD doesn't want to resign because they resign and they're done with the tournament. But it's over. A 3-0. I did not expect this. CUD played really well up until this point in this match, but clearly just getting outplayed. The first game wasn't close. The second game they had a chance, but I think just that was more of just they were outskilled the second game. Boy, that's a lot of dying caravans. This third game here, they could have won, but were outsmarted. So they kind of lost in every different way that you can. Just game 1 was a train wreck, which that happens. Game 2, just a little bit worse overall as players. And game 3, just the mental. They could have had it. We could have watched one more game. But no, Mosca decided to prevent us from doing that. These little side builds here, it's harder to do this in 1v1s, but these side builds, especially late game, are so big. Because unless CUD devotes population to killing this, there's always the danger of an attack coming from down here. And being able to attack from multiple positions is so important. Let me see all these Colossus coming forward. Tell you what, Age of Mythology is an awesome game. Just the dynamic of the myth units and the heroes and the god powers really makes Age of Mythology fun game to play, fun game to watch. The god powers and then the combinations thereof make the team games really awesome, where you have so many different god powers in conjunction that you don't see in 1v1s, and make games like this. This was an awesome game. Really, in the end, I spent some time just talking about how CUD kind of threw it. But, it's fun where it got to the point, through that with all the god powers and stuff, and you have green now fighting teal for because he's got this underworld, and you got blue fighting purple, and kind of stuff happening all over the map that you really don't see in other, like, Age of games. It's what makes this why we love Age of Mythology. It's like, I got 2 kids, Cam, Ava. I almost have a third, and it's Age of Mythology. Oh, man. Hey, boy! Almost as good as OB versus... No, it wasn't. No, not nearly. Nothing's as good as OB versus Alliance. Which, that was a fantastic game. Really awesome. I had a great time watching. But yeah, this was a good game. Just... CUD put themselves in a position to win and then took themselves out of that position. But though I say that, you could also say that CUD put themselves in a position to win, and then UCA played really well to get out of that position and into the winning position. Can go both ways. But well played to both teams. Really was a fun game here. CUD had their chances. I mean, we can look at, they're at their town center advantage, 10-8, 9-7, 10-8. They had basically a 1 or 2 town center advantage for quite a while here, and weren't able to turn that into the win. And that's where CUD Moscow was making his mistake. Had chances. Huge army advantage right in this time period for quite a while. Couldn't quite close it out. And in the end, well done to UCA. I tell you what, Matrius, because he was just wiping everything and not losing army at the end, ends up like deleting half of his civilian units and has just a massive army. All right, what a fun game here. A little disappointed it was a 3-0, but I guess the good thing is it does mean I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. But yeah, this was fun. So we will give UCA their win, and then promptly change to a different screen. And that's that. Well done to UCA advancing to the semifinals in Boyd's fine 3v3 tournament, which there's probably some more matchups coming up soon this weekend, or if not already played for the semifinals. So that'll be cool. Maybe I will try to stream those instead of watching them, but we'll see. I might not have the time. Julio Salinas is sending me lots of hearts. Sending you one right back. Appreciate it. Good to have you on board. Unfortunately for you, though, I'm going to bed. But I'll send you guys over to another streamer. At least for those of you on the Twitch, can go to another streamer. Iron Maiden looks like he's casting some Aztec um, expansion games. This is from the extended edition where there is a custom or user-made expansion for the Aztecs, which is really a phenomenal mod. It's better than the Chinese. Um, so let's send you guys over there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am going to go to bed. So good night, everybody. Bye.